Final. Thank you. It's the last one. Yeah, I did it. Never. Early AM. Okay. All the things. So today is the IVC filter removal. Got to check in at 5 o'clock. I'm going to take it out at 5:30. It said it's less than 20 minutes, so I'm super excited and super, nervous. So last one was bariatric surgery. They didn't take the IVC filter out because when you have surgery, there's always a kind of thing about blood clots. Although I've had quite a few surgeries and I've never had a blood clot. So this particular blood clot came as a result of injury that was misdiagnosed and overlooked at the first hospital. I stayed there for 3 days. Refused to leave the 4th day because I advocated for so much. The doctor came in and paid me no mind. Bye. So now I go home and call my doctor. And over the weekend, progressively, I saw floating dots, went to the hot tub, all the things. And finally go see my doctor on Monday, which happened to be the day before my birthday last year. And they did the scan and found the blood clots and also found multiple pulmonary embolisms. So there was a whole other process of gastric issues, ulcer issues, endoscopy, colonoscopy, camera study, and all the things. And finally, my gastroenterologist referred me into bariatric surgery. So bariatric surgeon, all 6 different types of approval processes: cardiology, pulmonology, hematology, vascular, psychology, nutrition, all the things and stages I have to go through to be approved by my insurance for bariatric surgery. So that happened. Vascular said leave the IVC filter in because there was an issue with the blood thinners, which the blood thinners are a treatment that they use when you have blood clots. There was a problem with those because I was getting some ulcer issues. More problems. Lots and lots of problems. So all the processes, the pulmonary needed a pulmonary stress test as well as a sleep apnea test. The hematologist sent me in for anemia, so I had to have iron infusions, 6 of them. And the psychiatrist had to do a 90-minute interview in order to qualify me for this surgery and approve me. Back and forth. And cardiologists needed to do the EKG, do all the tests. It's a lot. It's just been a lot. And not to mention a family move from one state to another and then traveling back and forth from this state way over there to my doctor's. So it was a lot to do for the past year. So thanks God, thanks our ancestors, we made it here. And this is supposed to be the last step in this chapter. Close it up and be done with it. I'm so over it. We'll have another video about the misdiagnosis and the whole conversation about Black women in the medical system and how they're not listening to us and how we're stressing. And I'm a major advocate. I'm an advocate. I mean, I've been observed as many different things and called many different kinds of names. And I'm just having a basic conversation, exploration, asking questions, doing my own research and coming back with some viable conversation. That's the whole conversation for another day. But here to tell you, they paid me no mind. Entry log. Nefera. Listen, so guys, I'm at my hospital now, and today is IVC filter removal day. It's been a long time coming. I've done a lot of treatments and different things that has occurred as a result of this blood clot. And the unfortunate thing about the blood clot is that it could have been avoided, or it could have been reviewed early instead of allowed to become not just a blood clot in my leg, but then multiple pulmonary embolisms because they traveled into my lungs. So in order for safety in the treatment, they put me on Eliquis. Eliquis is a blood thinner. Then there was a problem with the Eliquis. There was ulcers. They had to do colonoscopy, endoscopy, camera study, all these different things to figure out what was happening. And they resolved to installing an IVC filter, which is kind of like a strainer, and it looks like this, and they put it into the vein that leads up into the lungs. So it's not a permanent treatment, and once the blood clots dissolve, and they did 2 scans to ensure that they had dissolved and that they were gone. They would now take out the IVC filter. Now, my doctors had communicated together, and because I also had the bariatric surgery back in June, they decided to leave the filter in because they were going to take it out then, because that treatment track had already completed. However, but because I was going to be having the bariatric surgery, and sometimes when you have surgeries, blood clots is sometimes a thing that can happen, they left it in. And I just completed my 90-day check-in with the bariatric surgeon, which was actually like my 100th day, and everything's all good. So now we're scheduled to remove the IVC filter. So I love my doctors here at Methodist. I've had, in the worst case of scenario, I've had the best situation. The doctors have been amazing. They have very good bedside manner. And I'm a very informed patient, so I do my own research. I ask questions. I have progressive information about my condition, treatment possibilities and tracks, and it's a collaborative experience.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm still nervous because I'm going to be under anesthesia, and they're going to be coming to see me soon. But I'll see you on the flip side long after I've finished the grog. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.